The next step will be laying the tiles on the floor. Before laying them, it is necessary to thoroughly prime everything. And we make a small groove because there will be a section of underfloor heating, an electric floor under the tiles. That's why we make a layer about 8 millimeters thick. Our underfloor heating has the following structure. Here is the temperature sensor, which tends to break, so a special corrugated tube is used for it, allowing you to remove and replace the sensor without having to take up the floor tiles. The floor is primed with Cerasit ST17 primer. It has a very dense consistency and strong odor, which means it will adhere well to the concrete. Here is the electric underfloor heating. You need to peel off the self-adhesive film, attach it to the floor, and then start laying the tiles on top of the underfloor heating. The underfloor heating is laid strictly in the center of the bathroom so that when you approach the bathtub and the sink, your feet stay warm. We lightly attached it to the floor using the self-adhesive backing. Here a temperature sensor is installed. It is slightly recessed and must be positioned exactly in the center between the coils of the underfloor heating inside a conduit so that it can be replaced if necessary. We are marking out the tiles so that the wall will be a continuation of the floor, and the color will also have the desired accents. We measure an equal distance from the wall, equal to the width of the first tile, and draw a line across the entire floor. We level it out. Using a notched trowel to create an even layer of tile adhesive. For better adhesion of the tile adhesive to the tile, we also rub a thin layer over the surface of the tile using a spatula. This will improve the bonding between the filler in the tile adhesive and the tile. And now we lay the tile in its place. We use a level to check the horizontality in all planes. The first row of tiles is laid. We check it with the level. A strict horizontal line in both directions. So the first row has been laid correctly. We continue laying from the central row to precisely determine the cuts on the left and right. And after that, we carefully take the tile and, making sure that it is properly aligned with the surrounding tiles, we gently lower it into its designated position on the surface. We check to ensure that the edges are straight and that the tile fits perfectly within the intended space. Using a level or a straight edge, we confirm that the tile is even with the others, and if necessary, for the floor, it's better to mix the tile adhesive to a thicker consistency. This way, the tile won't sink much as the adhesive dries, and won't shift during installation. The indentation formed when mixing with the whisk did not disappear. To cut the edge tile near the doors, you need to draw a straight line from the existing tiles already laid on the floor. And from this line, measure the distance to each of the two walls. Transfer all these measurements onto the tile. Use a pencil and tape measure to mark the measurements. In our case, it's 40, each at 4 and 5. Use a ruler to connect the points. I will cut using an electric tile cutter with a diamond blade. is the kind of clean cut we got. Now the floor is laid. We just need to wait a day and grout the joints. This is how our floor looks. Everything is level and in its place. The day has passed and you can already walk on the tiled floor. Now we remove the spacers that were left after laying and we can start grouting the joints. We will be grouting the joints using grout from the brand Ceresit. The spacers come out easily. That means the joints were done correctly. They don't break and don't get stuck in the joints. You have just watched a video on how to make a porcelain tile floor in a bathroom. This can be done easily and simply with your own hands, if you have a bit of knowledge and skill, as well as a strong desire. Like the video, leave your feedback and comments. Stay with us. Goodbye, everyone.